It's the time to get down.
Just, you know.
Black men are perfect. We just said anybody out there think black men aren't perfect?
Look.
Crickets. I hear crickets. I hear crickets.
Y'all know black men are perfect. Yeah, you know what, I'm with them. You know what, maybe they say in black, Murphy Nuts. Cause we like his name, but Murphy Nuts said that marriage messes up your credit. For some of you.
Murphy's a girl.
Oh, really? Yes. She got nuts? She collects them. Murphy, you bad person.
That's right. She's the nut
She got a jar. She said, this is Roscoe, he acted up. And this is Barry, he didn't know how to act. He got a nut. And sometimes she just has one nut because she felt good about it. Let him keep one. All right. Well, don't mess with Murphy Nuts.
You guys are crazy.
You know, anything that go wrong. All right. I'm just wondering, you know, so y'all, any kind of conversation about black women and black women, black men, marriage? Anybody out there? Okay, who out there in the chat room? I want to know. I want to see a show of chat. How many of you embrace marriage? Come on now. Let's see who's embracing marriage. Come on. I mean, all kind of marriage.
Country convict.
All kind of marriage.
Murphy Nutt says it. PHUCKS. Up your credit.
That's what I was just saying.
Yeah. That's, you know, so that, I'm just saying these are the two answers you got.
But where are the married
Everybody
folks?
else, I see crickets.
There's no marriage, huh? Anybody ever asked somebody to marry them?
Leslie said she's going to marry her girlfriend.
But has she said yes?
You know,
just don't ask her at the... Hey, Leslie, don't ask her at the Super Bowl, okay? I tell y'all. You know, I always wonder about people when they ask you all out in public, will you marry me?
Pretty confident, huh?
You better be. All right, so that was okay. All right. Well, I'm just wondering. I won't start this up.
Murphy is, like, upset with you. I told him, Murphy, you were...
I didn't know. I thought, see, you guys...
You need to look at people's profiles.
I don't have time. Hey, you guys, if Danny would make the special chat room wall with all y'all little photos, and I had that, so get mad at Danny. God. I'm trying to represent Murph Nuts.
Well,
is it Murphy Nuts or Murph Nuts?
Don't assume.
Well, I'm going to make it up to you. Murph, I'm going to make it up to you. I'm going to make it up to you. I'm going to show you some love. Watch. I'll make it up. I know how to love. I know how to make it up. I've been abused enough.
Way of saying sorry.
I'm sorry, baby. I didn't know you. I thought Murphy Nuts. I thought you had some nuts. I didn't know. You were just a nut. You know, it's like penis envy. You got just scrotum envy. Just want to name yourself after. But maybe she meant the wonderful nuts you have on the counter. You know, it's like you go in the living room and I have wonderful bowl of nuts.
You know what, Mom?
The walnuts.
I see where you're going with this, and you need to stop, so go on to the next
All right, check this out, you guys. Southwest Airlines is planning a fleet-wide Wi-Fi. They say the challenge is to get the right price. How about free? I got a suggestion for Southwest. Free Wi-Fi. Ain't that something else? Well, they got something called California-based Row 44 that's going to provide the service. And they say it's a tremendous boost. This is a small company, California-based Row 44. And it's named after the last row in a DC-10. And they're going to be bringing this service. It's going to allow you to have fleet-wide Wi-Fi. So that means that as you're traveling coast to coast, you can still get that internet porn. Between the internet porn, you can go to the Pack Stereo video favorites, and you can alternate porn, favorite. And that way you have a wonderful morning. And you can even watch Morning Coffee with us while you fly.
There you go.
They just don't know what it's going to cost, but they just know that it's going to stress some of you Negroes out. That's what they said right here. Negroes will be stressed, can't pay. Okay.
That's cold, man.
All right, Vic. It's almost that time. You know, I don't know what the clock is because we had to restart.
Yeah.
We had to change up.
We got about 10 minutes. I would say 10 minutes.
But we still got to do a story. We got the new sports. We got the hot picks.
Yeah.
Okay. And I think we did most of them. First of all, did we talk about Tim Tebow?
Nope.
Because Danny doesn't. First of all, Danny.
Wow.
Tim Tebow.
Who's that?
He's a wonderful quarterback. I mean, with a lot of old school work ethics. What? No, but he's the one who, along with his mother, were planning to have a Super Bowl ad. And did they get it approved, Vic? Do you know if it was approved?
No, I don't.
It's a pro-life. It's all about his mother, who's going to get his mother was recommended to get an abortion.
Oh, yeah.
And she didn't get the abortion.
And she had him instead.
And she had him instead. And so it's a pro-life. And there's been a lot of discussion because my thing, even though I'm pro-choice, have unfortunately been involved in some of these instances, which I admitted to. My thing was that I certainly didn't see why this should, but it's up for I didn't find the commercial objectionable, but the people who are defending your abortion rights, they draw a hard line in the sand. I was trying to find a video on this but you want to see a picture of him, Danny?
Well, she may need the help and assistance.
Okay, Danny. Danny,
I guess.
Look at
we're not trying to take away y'all abortion rights. I'm for abortion rights.
You know what? They have every right to run that commercial, he and his mama, because that's what they want to do. I get it.
Well, okay, if you say so. I'm trying to show you something.
You let me know when you got it, my man. I'll take it from there. I know you're trying to look for it.
Well, the main thing we were going to say, here's this guy. He's really a clean-cut guy. Here we go.
During the Super Bowl. It features Heisman Trophy winner Tim Tebow and his mother Pam. It reportedly tells the story of Pam's pregnancy with Tim. She got sick, and Pam says a doctor urged her to have an abortion, but she did not. Critics say the ad promotes pro-life agenda.
What's wrong with
Tim Tebow
that?
says it's just about traditional family values. For a fair and balanced debate on this, we're joined by Jim Daly. He's the president and CEO of Focus on the Family, the organization sponsoring the ad, and Jamu Green, the president
that is a
of
pro-life
Women's Media
organization.
Center. Thanks to both of you for being here. Jamu, I'll start with you. What's wrong with the Super Bowl accepting this Tim Tebow ad?
The reality is that Focus on the Family is using the Super Bowl to fool Americans to believing that their agenda is not controversial when it actually is. This organization has supported fake crisis pregnancy centers that provide medical misinformation. They provide negative pregnancy testing. They provide fake ultrasounds. They say they're about family, but only if it's their style of family. They say they're about faith, but only if it's their style of faith. And we at the Women's Media Center and our partner organizations do not think that the Super Bowl, this amazing sporting event that should be uniting America, should be used to promote an agenda that divides America.
Jim, Jamu's leveling some serious charges. Your response?
Well, I think Jamu is obviously good at tagging labels onto activity. But, Jamu, I've offered many times, come and talk with me. I don't think Focus on the Family stands for any of that. We are a Christian-based organization. Certainly, we want to express kindness to the world. We do want to raise the debate. I had 2 New Year's resolutions: lose a little bit of weight and raise the debate about life in this country. And I think the Super Bowl ad does that.
Jim, we haven't seen the Super Bowl ad. What can you tell us about it?
Well, it's a great ad. I think what we're trying to do there is inspire families, inspire moms to think about the decisions before them. And one of the things I'd like to point out with Jamu is that if she's pro-choice, she should be celebrating with us this idea that Pam, a courageous woman who almost lost her son, chose life. That's a good thing. They're not pro-choice, they're pro-abortion.
I think the thing is, the reality is that they are using the Super Bowl ad to pretend to celebrate choice while actually really promoting an agenda and spending millions of dollars on taking away the choice and the freedom that women have to make about their reproductive health decisions.
Stop making fun of the woman's name in the chat room.
This is not about celebrating life. And I think the last thing Americans need is Focus on the Family, CBS and its advertisers, or the NFL telling us how and when to have a family.
Jim, I'll give you the last word. How would you feel if the Super
Why
Bowl
does he get the last word?
Pro-choice ad?
I'm for Jamu.
That's fine. That's CBS's decision. That's the great thing about living in America. We can get our views and our values out there. Jamu, I'm glad your mom chose life for you. And I just would say that Focus on the Family stands for life. We're not ashamed of that. We hope more women would choose life for their children.
All right. It'll be a very interesting ad. Jim Daly, thanks so much for coming on. Jamu Green, we really appreciate that.
That's why we supported that campaign. Really, we thought of, with all the problems of abortion, that's why we had that national campaign we were endorsing called Suck It, Don't Fuck It. It was designed to squeeze it.
Come on, girl. No, don't do it. Don't.
melts in your mouth or in your hand.